Hey, I'm ERISA disability attorney Nancy Cavey. I just had to go check on my husband who is fishing in the Clackamas River. I think the fish are safe for now. So let's get back to talking about the mediation process. Once the confidentiality agreement is signed, the mediator is going to have an opening caucus. We will be in the same room with the other side. Now, I don't want you to be scared about that. But what you do need to know is that this is an opportunity for me to make an opening about your case. I generally tell the carrier why I think they're wrong, but I don't give away all of my points or all of my theory of the case because I'm not about to let them know what my ultimate thinking is. I may use the mediator to convey that information, but not in the opening. Now, the mediator will generally turn to my client and say, do you have anything to add? And I want my clients to say, no, we don't have anything to add. Once that's done, then the mediator is going to look to the opposing counsel and the representative from the disability carrier. The opposing counsel is going to tell us all the reasons why they're going to win. Some can do it nicely and some can be real jerks about it. I try not to get upset about what it is I hear, and I don't want my clients to get upset. But I disagree with them, otherwise we wouldn't be there. I'm also taking really good notes because they're telling me their theory of the case. And they do that because they want to impress their claims representative who is in the room with them. Now, I want to talk a second about that claims representative. Generally, that's a person who was not involved in the initial denial or in the subsequent claims denial. They are there as a representative. They're a higher level of a person in the company. And generally, your case has been round-tabled in a claims committee. And this person, the representative, has a range of authority to negotiate in. And their job, obviously, is to settle the case for as little as possible. My job, and in conjunction with the mediator, is to get you as much as I can. The mediator will ask the claims representative if they have anything to say. And normally what they will say is, I have an independent set of eyes. I'm not bound by the earlier denials. I'm here to see if we can get this case settled. And that's the extent of what it is they have to say. The mediator may ask what the numbers are, what the value of the case is, where we're at in the negotiation process. And generally, they're going to then break us up. We go into one room, the other side goes into another room, and the mediator is shuttling back and forth. Well, let's talk what happens next in the closed caucus. All right, I'm back. Well, what happens in the closed caucus? What happens is that we are free to talk to the mediator and tell them the things that we think they need to know, with the assurance that what we tell them is confidential and they aren't going to go back and disclose it all to the opposing counsel. Now, that holds true in the other room. The mediator may question us about some of the things that were said in the opening by opposing counsel. And I like my clients to comment because this is an integral part of the mediation process. Now again, as I said, I don't always agree with some of the things they have to say, but there are times when I know what the opposing counsel said is right, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it to you. I'm going to talk with you about those points, and there are points that you already should have heard from me already, but we have to really deal with the realities of the weaknesses of our case in addition to dealing with the strengths of our case. No case is perfect, and no case is a case in which there aren't some weaknesses. And the mediator is going to be talking with us about that in the process of trying to help us reach an agreement. So they're going to be going back and forth between parties, and obviously we're going to be talking about money. In the next piece, I'm going to talk about money and why that's really what it's all about.